Hallå och välkomna till ännu ett avsnitt av Aokana. Jag känner att jag är lite på en roll idag så jag måste spela in ett avsnitt till. Och sen kan jag gå och lägga mig med min katt. Jag ska äta lite dumplings, jag håller på och tinar. Sen gå och lägga mig efter det här avsnittet. För de som är intresserade av den timelinen. Så just nu så ligger jag här, eller jag sitter här. Min katt ligger här i mitt knä. Och nu kommer han flytta på sig bara för jag sa sådär. Nu är han på väg härifrån. Bara för jag sa sådär. Wow, schysst. Ja. I förra avsnittet så vart vi någon jävla gaming community. Och jag gillar förra avsnittet. Jag har gillat de senaste avsnitten väldigt mycket. Det känns som att vi börjar lära känna karaktärerna mer. Och det gillar jag. Men nu befinner vi oss i The Club Room. Och nu tror jag inte att vi jagar monster längre. Utan nu har saker gått tillbaks till det vanliga i alla fall. I alla fall börjat gå tillbaka till det vanliga. Our club room, which used to be filled with talk of hunting monsters, has now started to return to normal. Oh, you're still at it? Misaka peeks in on my PSQ screen. Jag ska spotta ut den här snusen. Jag har haft den i väldigt länge nu, men det är bara för att det var min sista snus. Misaka peeks in on my PSQ screen. She left her PSQ back home. Seems she's already bored of the game. Sure am. She obviously doesn't just mean money here. Seems Misaki is a lot more worried about my relationship with Mashuru than I thought. Well, good luck. You'll need it. Thanks. I'm doing it for your udon too. You could always just pay in advance, you know. Maybe if Mashuru was with us, but not now. No thanks. That would be a huge pain. Whoa, that's pretty damn rude. I'm not even involved, but I feel bad that Mashuru is being treated like that when she adores Misaki. Can't you be a little nicer to Mashuru? Doubt that'd be the right choice here. Everything seems fine to me. Well, I guess I shouldn't poke my nose in where it doesn't belong. You notice anything, Masaya? What? We've known each other after a while, but this is the first time you ever mentioned that. True. Mashuru has a hard time opening up to people, but once she does, she gets way too attached. You better be careful. One step too far and you're done for. You're speaking based on experience. She already gets really clingy when I'm mean to her, so that has me scared. It makes sense. Well, as things stand, I'd say we're just acquaintances at this point. Still, at least I've finally moved past her initial negative perception of me. Det var min katt håller på med just nu. I don't intend to get that close to her, so it's straight up impossible for things to evolve into anything serious. Don't worry, there's no way anything's gonna happen between us. Sure hope so. Well, I'm leaving for today. Yeah, see you. I casually wave my hand at Misaki as she makes her way out of the club room. I feel like I'm forgetting something as I look around the empty bus. What could it be? Seems that strange topic Misaki brought up has made me forget. Wait. I checked the time, since it looks like it's gonna be gotten late. Oh, it's time for me to head back home. I turn my PSQ off and grab my bag. And I'm off. Then, I get up and leave our club room. Hi. Oh, Masaya, why the long face? You up to no good? I'm not. I instinctively hide the PSQ by slipping it behind my back, then under my pants. Then why act all guilty? You haven't done anything wrong, right? Exactly. Did you come back because you forgot something? Basically. Figured as much. Glad to hear. Always sounds being awfully understanding here. So, why not be a good boy and show me what you're hiding behind your back? Turns out she read me like a book. I'm sorry. I obediently pull out the PSQ. I'm ready for her to start yelling at me, but... Did this help you get closer to her? Well, I'm surprised. She doesn't seem upset about the fact that I've been playing Money in the club room. Instead, she's asking me about my reason for doing it. As if she already knows. Så vad håller min katt på med? Jag ska inte störa honom för han gör någonting. Han dricker typ vatten men det låter skumt. Det låter som man nafsar på någonting samtidigt. Did Madoka tell you? Nu har han ute äter matstället. Bingo. She may not look like it, but Madoka's pretty diligent. She reported everything to me. She told me you'd be playing some games in the club room and asked me to turn a blind eye since it would stop soon enough. Whoa, I'm genuinely surprised she took care of things behind the scenes when she usually seems so careless. I owe both Aoi-san and Madoka a ton. Well, how's it going? Oh, it's helped us understand each other better. I see, that's good to hear. It was a pretty drastic measure, but things have finally started to work out. She's a real handful. Though I'm also hard to deal with. Should really work on that. Takes me back. What do you mean? Aoi-san chuckles as I ask that question. I remember a little brat who had no interest in anything but flying. I had to convince him to go to school when he kept saying he didn't need to because he was going to become a professional skywalker. I swear, she never pulls any punches. Man, I was a super arrogant kid back in the day. I was convinced everything would work out exactly as I planned. I even believed the blue sky existed for my sake. How embarrassing. I'm different now. Oh, how so? I'm a lot more rational now. I wear glasses. I don't know, you kept me worrying about your recovery for a pretty long time. Yeah, honestly, I haven't found closure as a player yet, but I'm still different now. This may sound weird, but flying circus is kind of like my first love. I've long since moved on, but it's still hard to let go. The fact that I still haven't gotten over really makes it seem like a typical first love, which is rather embarrassing. Well, who cares? I'm just glad to see you more cheerful again. Thanks. Do what you think is best. I won't interfere unless it's something too crazy. Aoi-san. What's up? I've started to remember that I hate losing. Aoi-san lets out a short snort. You didn't just remember that. You're way off base, Masaya. Well, maybe it's better to say you're having a hard time connecting things. Huh? There's nothing you hate more than losing. Fact is, you're just keeping yourself from really getting into things because you don't want to lose. You're fine as you are now, but I also really like the cheerful idiot you used to be. It was fun chatting with you. It was fun chatting with you again. It's been a while. Aoi-san waves her hand at me and proceeds to leave. She really hasn't changed. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot the most important part. Aoi-san turns around and pulls me away from the wave of emotions that were about to wash over me. What? You come here for something specific? Yeah, I actually came to remind you of something. She aims a terrifying smile at me after saying that. I take it you're already prepared for midterms, yeah? Damn. That's it. The thing I couldn't remember earlier in the club room. We're going to enter the week before midterm soon, but I haven't even started studying. The look on your face is telling me you're nowhere near ready. Aoi-san says that in an exasperated voice. We got 3 problem children, right? Oh yeah, him, her, plus also her, since she has transferred, huh? The previous conversation we had on this matter makes it obvious who she's talking about. I'm counting on you to coach them for midterms as well. You can't be serious. You have enough time to be playing video games, so you should be fine, right? Blah. I know having to worry about someone other than yourself is rough, but this will be a valuable experience. Give it your best. Later. With that, Aoi-san leaves for real. Crap, I need to do something. I'm left in the club room alone, PSQ in hand and a cold sweat covering my whole body. But what can I do? It's hard to come up with a good idea on the spot. Aokana. So, yeah, things will go south real fast if we don't start studying. Her face goes stiff upon hearing my words. Yes, right, we need to study. This is the first time I've seen Asuka look depressed. And it's not a look-alike on her either. Considering how cheerful she normally is, I'd prefer it if she regains her usual smile as soon as possible. Yeah, if we don't do something, we'll be forced to quit the club. Exactly. And so, those of you who are at the risk of failing will have to start studying. Yay, I'm gonna have tons of free time. What are you talking about? You'll be busy helping us out. Seriously? Why? Those of us who are definitely gonna pass will tutor the rest. That'll be our practice for the week. Oh, come on. You can't call something like that practice. Boo-hoo. You won't change your mind by acting cute. Misaki, you're in charge of tutoring Asuka. Not Mashiro... Jag vet inte vad de säger. Think about it. Would that end well? Oh. Madoka's expression reads, makes sense. I guess that was enough for an explanation for her. Sounds good. And after the midterms, we'll have udon. Can't you do anything without a carrot on a stick in front of you? Fine, whatever. We'll go grab some udon after the midterms. Yay! Udon! Misaki starts to bounce in place, seemingly overjoyed by the light at the end of the tunnel. This, ladies and gentlemen, is one of our school's top students. Really makes me wonder if God exists. I can do it. I can do it. Compared to Misaki, Asuka seems like a deflated balloon. Don't worry, Asuka-chan's a smart girl. Her grades will go up in no time once Misaki teaches her. Yeah, also, Madoka, it's hard for me to say this, but I know, I'm gonna give him a kick in the pants and make him study. From what I've heard, Shion is on the verge of failing his test each and every single time. Since he's a year above us, none of us can tutor him. Unfortunately, all we can do is cheer him on as he fights by himself. Varning andra vänner. Still, he's managed to get this far, so he will probably be fine. Well, that just leaves us with one more problem. Right, should we go talk to her now? Yeah, let's do it. With that, Madoka and I head off to the toughest nut to crack. This has me all nervous. Really? Think about it, we're walking down the hallway with only the sound of our footsteps around us, getting ready to pass down a sentence. Why is she acting like an executioner? You're kinda going overboard there. At this point it's just a reminder, remember? Our job is to eliminate the risk of her eventually receiving a death sentence. I'm surprised Mashirochi doesn't have good grades when she seems so diligent. Well, that's just the front she puts up at school. Not many people here get to see what she's really like. Freshman classes haven't ended for the day, which is why the hallway is dead silent. We walk down the silent hallway, making sure to keep our voices down. Oh, we're here now! We've arrived at Mashiro's classroom. Looks like she'll be in there for a while longer. Should we come back later? Sure, but since we're here already, why not at least check on her? I seriously don't get the point, but I'll admit that I'm curious too. An opportunity to see Mashiro during class doesn't present itself too often. Fine, let's take a quick look. We peek inside the classroom as we walk by it. Ja, jag vet vilken bild vi kommer få se nu. Det här är en bild som finns på ganska många ställen på internet. Eller alltså, om man rör sig... Om man kollar liksom i kretsar som är runt det här spelet så är det här en ganska populär bild. She isn't secretly playing Monit in here. Is she? Nah, no way. Don't get in the way of her good girl act, so there's no way. Just den här bilden. En ganska häftig bild. Frågan om vi ska ha den här som tumnagel. Vi kan ju spara den i alla fall. Skärmdump. Skadar inte att spara den. I didn't know where she was sitting, but oddly enough, my eyes find Masaru immediately. She's at a desk by the windows. Frågan är om hur många röster vi har här nu. Det saknas 4 röster. Irina Avalon. Jag undrar när hon kommer komma. She's at a desk by the windows. There she sits, wearing glasses. Och jag undrar om den här stora tournamenten kommer vara slut på the common route och sen så kommer det bara aldrig mer handla om Flying Circus. Jag har ingen aning om hur det kommer funka. Does she have bad eyesight? I found myself startled by her appearance. Do you know? I asked Madoka. Had no clue. She shakes her head left and right as she answers my question. Seems like this is news to both of us. Masaru has noticed us. Our eyes meet. After we gaze at each other for a while, Masaru hurriedly takes off her glasses. Well, we can't stay here much longer. Let's go. Yeah. Masaru looks both embarrassed and annoyed as we walk away. Oh, she's got caught. Girls shouldn't have let her guard down. What do you mean? She has this whole thing about her glasses. Apparently some kid teased her about them way back in the day. Sounds childish. Ja, det var ju ett barn, men I can't really blame her though. Masaru's really scared of people finding out all the things she's hiding. That goes for her real personality, the outfit she wears at her family's udon place, and her glasses. You sure about all that? Totally sure. Well, for what it's worth, the look on her face made it seem like us catching her wearing glasses was the worst moment of her life. Damn, really? Guess they're not all the same then. It's probably more embarrassing than her work outfit, but less than people seeing her real personality. Any specific reason she might have reacted that badly? Maybe she's got a new reason for not wanting to be seen wearing glasses. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Either way, you sure lucked out, huh, Masaya? I guess it was a pretty interesting sight. I feel bad for thinking this, but seeing her get all flustered and embarrassed was just... I mean, now you know she has bad eyesight. Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, that's totally what I was thinking. Her bad eyesight doesn't suit her current fighter playstyle. Not if she wants to win any matches anyway. I've been wanting to get Masaru to change her playstyle for quite a while now, so this is just perfect. Why was my mind on something else back there? Something must be wrong with me. Yeah, I'm very lucky. This is a great opportunity. I'm surprised Misaki remembers I want to change Masaru's playstyle. I only brought it up once or twice during meetings. Nu har det gått ett halvår typ. You sounded pretty awkward there. I got a hunch that you were thinking something else. Am I right? Damn her. Why is she the only one? Why is she only this sharp when it's inconvenient for me? Well, you guys know what to do now. Make sure you pass. Let's do this. Nej, vänta. Nu har jag helt tappat henne. Let's do this, Asuka. Okay. I'm heading to the club room. Good luck with the rest of this stuff, Madoka. But hey, you know I can tell you're running away because I asked you an inconvenient question, right? I flee to the club room to escape her before it's too late. I still have some work to do before bringing up the matter of changing her playstyle. Guess I'll start by comforting Masaru. She'll probably still be upset about us seeing her in glasses. Later that day, after practice, I inform a not so happy Masaru about her having to study for midterms. However... Don't just silently pull out your PSQ. Talk to me. Don't you understand? When you're on a death row, you always get a last meal before execution. Madoka made a similar comparison earlier. Is that a new hip thing? Did I miss a memo at some point? But basically, you want to go on one last hunt before we get down to studying for a week, yeah? Masaru nods in response to my question. And it wouldn't feel right inviting the others. Well, yeah, there isn't much time before the midterms. Jag säger så turn on my PSQ. Fan, de spenderar tid med varandra nu då. Det är de och Rika. Rika senpai. Senpai, I've noticed you haven't been asking that many questions lately. I've gotten a lot better, so I can handle most things on my own now. Why does she seem so upset? You're a total player. I can see you throwing women away like trash once you're done with them. What gave you that idea? Not sure. It's just a hunch. Getting assaulted based on a hunch feels pretty damn bad. Don't tell me, do you want to play with me, Mashiro? Don't get so full of yourself. And with that, she falls silent again. For a while, I only hear the sound of her button mashing. Saw them, right? Eventually, Mashiro mutters something suddenly. Huh? You saw the glasses, right? Oh, that's what she meant. Sure did. Oh. Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure you should be saying something in this situation. Should I tell her I don't want to because I see her getting mad no matter what I say? Nah, that won't help any. Still, I wonder what she wants me to say. I promise I won't get mad, so give me your honest opinion. I don't really have one. That can't be true. I'm sure you thought they looked bad on me or weird or something. Would you believe me if I said I thought you looked cute? Cute? You promised not to get mad. She's so enraged that her face has turned bright red. I'm being honest when I say I thought you looked cute. It's up to you whether you want to believe me or not. I pursue the monster on my screen as I say that. 1 or 2 more hits and it'll be down for the count. Alright, time to finish it off. I'm taking the killing blow today. Hold down the button to charge up my overhead slash. The level 2 charge animation goes off. Level 3 now, all I need to do is let go of the button. And my most devastating strike will obliterate the monster. Take this. Hey, what did you kick me? Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, right. I clearly heard you say take this right before you hit me. After that, Mashiro kept getting in the way as I tried to finish off the monster, which gave it time to return to its nest and recover. In the end, we barely managed to beat it before time ran out. With that, Mashiro's last meal came to an end, and from then on, all of our scheduled practices were replaced with study sessions. Mashiro's last meal. Okay. Asuka was tutored by Misaki, Mashiro by Madoka, and Shion by himself. Everyone kept working diligently with the help of their teachers. The only real exception was that one time I happened to spot Misaki getting junk food because of her udon withdrawal. 1 week later, it's time for the midterms. The classroom transformed into a silent space. The unique atmosphere makes me feel restless, so I end up worrying about how things are going for all the others. I hope everyone's doing okay. I look around the classroom. Misaki has already flipped her test over and started napping. It may look like she's just given up on the test to the untrained eye, but that's actually her way of claiming victory. Pretty impressive. I'm sure the answers written on the other side of her sheet add up to a near perfect score. Well, there's nothing to worry about in her case, but what about Asuka? I glance in the direction of Asuka's desk. She's single-mindedly filling in the answers. The incredible aura of focus she's radiating is something else. Well, glad to see she's not freaking out anymore. Based on her current attitude, I doubt she's going to fail. That just leaves one person. I heave a light sigh as I think of poor Mashiro. If she doesn't overcome this hurdle, all the time we spent together trying to repair a relationship will be for nothing. I really, really want her to make it. If only I could write the test for her. Okay, even I know that's a little much. I've been focused on Mashiro a lot lately, which has led me to being a little overprotective. The 3 days of midterms finally come to an end. The teachers have already finished grading all the tests, so we have our marks already. Huh? Not too shabby. I'm happy with my results. I got between 80 and 90 on most subjects. My lowest grade is 74 in math, which is my worst subject, and that's still far from a failing grade. Okay, now that you have your results back, midterms are officially over. Jag behöver något att dricka. Jag undrar om det här är slutet på episoden snart. Jag vet inte. Vart tog katten vägen? It seems we're finally free. All right, Aoyagi, your turn. Yes, stand up, bow. Jag trodde först det var en julgran som var här borta i hörnet, men jag bara började hallucinera. Depending on how the others performed, our club could cease to exist. Damn it. My heart's racing. Asuka. Okay, that sound has me worried. No, there's nothing to worry about, really. Nothing at all. Did you fail a test? Asuka forms a feeble smile. No, I didn't, but... She shows me the test she got back instead of elaborating. Hon kommer ha jättehöga betyg. Let me see. True to her word, she hasn't failed a single test. She did well enough to pass everything, which is the condition she needed to meet to remain a part of our club. However, her grades are definitely nothing to be proud of. It kind of feels like you don't know what to say. That's because I don't. She got between 50 and 60 across the board, so I don't really know if I should be congratulating her. What do I do here? Oh, you guys comparing test results? Not exactly. Looks like you passed everything. Good for you. Right. Asuka responded rather awkwardly. I guess she's not too happy with the results. Makes sense. Masaya? Hey, Masaya, wanna see how I did? How did Shion do, Madoka? Hey, don't go ignoring me now. I can always tell how it did, so there's no point looking at them. Like I said, Misaki is so smart that it makes me question whether God really exists. Though, looking at her odd personality or the fact that she's so addicted to udon, it seems clear she has a few screws loose up there. What the fuck? You're no fun. Anyway, let's go get some udon. Misaki says this as she folds her tests into paper airplanes. I see numbers like 100 and 98 on the edge and find myself rendered speechless by the inherent difference in talent between us. Guess you were right. Back on topic, how did Shion do? Madoka forms a wry smile in response to my question. His grades are so close to all his other tests that it makes me wonder if he's doing it on purpose. Between 40 and 42 and everything. I see. I feel relieved, but at the same time I know it's far too close for comfort. If we were classmates, I'd probably have told him to study more, but since he's a year older than me, I can't say anything. For what it's worth, I did give him hell. Thanks. That leaves only Mashiro, right? She usually comes rushing into our classroom the moment school's done for the day. The fact that she isn't here spells bad news. Let's go. Everyone nods in response. When we arrive at Mashiro's classroom, we find that it's mostly empty. Most students have left and only a few remain here and there. And among those students, sitting all by herself is... Mashiro! Her body jerks up as I call her name. Senpai, what come here for you have? What come here for you have? You're talking funny, Mashirochi. She sounds kind of like that little green alien from that famous space movie. Just det, den, ja. Putting Asuka's remark aside, it's clear that Mashiro is in the normal state of mind right now. Can we see how you did, Mashiro? I've been hearing my question. Mashiro positions herself in front of her desk as if to guard it. No! Mashiro? No, I don't want to show you. She stows her test papers away in her desk and leaves no room for us to pull them out. Acting like this won't change your test results, Mashiro. Mashiro? Yeah? Come on, we won't get angry, I promise. Okay. Following Misaki's suggestion. Mashiro begrudgingly pulls out her test. Oh. Huh. This is, our reactions all differ, but I'm sure we're all thinking the exact same thing on the inside. Mashiro's grades are mostly below 50. And yeah, that would be fine, except she only got 31 in classic Japanese and 28 in geography. In other words, she failed those 2 tests. Jag misstänkte att någon skulle göra det. Det kommer säkert handla om att vi ska plugga med henne. Hennes jävla route. I'm sorry, I'll let all of you down. Mashiro's shoulders droop dejectedly. And Madoka is clutching her head, looking extremely sad as she stands next to her. But I'm sure I taught her everything she needs to know. Where exactly did I go wrong? I suppose this is a frustrating result for Madoka as well, since she acted as her tutor. Senpai. Yeah. Does this mean I have to quit the Flying Circus Club? Mashiro looks at me with unsteady eyes. Naturally, I know this is no time to tease her, and so I form a smile in an attempt to ease her tension before telling her how to fix the issue. Don't worry, you still have the makeup tests. You'll be fine as long as you pass those. I see. Yeah, you're right. She must have felt dead inside. That's the only way she could have forgotten about the makeup tests. You got 2 days to prepare for those, so you'll be fine as long as you go over everything again. I'm sorry, senpai. It's fine. Just make sure you nail the ones in 2 days. Then we can all eat udon when we're release. Udon? I heard udon. Misaki, quiet. Come to think of it, this will be my first time visiting Mashiro-chan's place. I see, that's pretty exciting. But you got a few days of hard work ahead of you before we can do that, Mashiro. I know. Mashiro still appears uneasy, which makes Madoka pound her chest confidently. Look, I know it'll all work out, and once you're done with the makeup test, it's udon party time. Just trust me, I got you covered. You sure? Of course. Now let's roll up our sleeves and get down to business. Okay, let's do this, but first, let's take a breather. Madoka shines in these situations. Asuka's straightforward attitude makes it hard for her to cheer up people, and Misaki doesn't seem to care about anything other than udon, so neither of them are much help. Our manager's doing a great job. Thanks, but I'm afraid I'll have to leave the other problem here to you. For some reason, Madoka directs a stiff smile at me. Huh? Hinata-kun, behind you. I slowly turn around and take in a scary sight. Huh? Did I hear breather? Sounds nice. Aoi-san is standing there with a cold smile on her face. How did she manage to sneak up on us? What? Miss Kagami? Arisaka. A breather is a break you take to clear your head. I know that. Do you now? I guess that means you also know what you're supposed to be doing, yeah? Of course, I'll work hard to pass my makeup test. But wait, where did everyone else go? I don't really know how Mashiro managed to escape the clutches of an enraged Aoi-san. The only thing I know for sure is that she went on to devote herself to studying for the makeup exams. In the end, Mashiro successfully passed her test and just barely managed to remain a part of our club. However, Aoi-san lectured me for letting one of my players perform so poorly, and I was told to make things go more smoothly on the finals. All things considered, I'm pretty worried about the future, but I can worry about that later. Right now, it's udon party time. Zap! Vi ska nog ta och avsluta här faktiskt, tror jag. Det blir nog hyfsat bra. Jag tror det här kommer hålla på ett tag. Så jag får tacka så mycket för att ni tittade på det här avsnittet, så hörs vi igen imorgon. Tills dess, får ni det bra. Tack så mycket för att ni har kollat. Hej då!